Hey everyone, so I hope you're all doing good, keeping good, feeling good, because you know the world is fucked. Of course it's been fucked for quite some time, so hopefully it will get unfucked at some stage, but maybe not even in our lifestyle times. Just wondering what that was, sorry. Bit of carpet someone has threw in the ditch. That, by the way, is Forest Park, the one beside me, so we will be going in there in future videos, but for now, I don't know what that's. It looks like a toolbox of some sort. I don't know if you can see it or not, because I don't know which way if the camera's positioned right, but yeah, it's a toolbox, carpet. I wonder what else fucking dipheads is fucking thrown away. Anyway, so, I hope to do more of these. I've just been out about in the good old countryside, as you can see, because I live in the countryside with a Forest Park beside me, so yes, I have no shortage of places there that I can actually take you. Most of it will be green, but I think you've sort of figured that out by now. Yeah. No rubbish there. So yeah, this is just it's just a video really. So starting last year, I'll do a bit of a roundup of my life till now. Don't worry, it'll not take long. Well, no, it probably will take long, but it won't take that long. Basically, like the majority of people, thanks to all the shit that's going on in the world, my life has been fucked for basically this last few years. But it came to a head last June when I had a health scare. And like many people who have a health scare, I actually decided to try and get my shit together. So I was overweight, on the brink of becoming diabetic, and had a severe deficiency which was causing me problems in my digestive and pooping areas. Yes, I don't think I need to go into too much detail of that. But anyway, I decided, okay, time to get my shit together. Now, thought I heard a car. Even in the country you get cars, which I suppose isn't that strange. Okay, we'll wait till this fella goes past. I might do a jump cut here or just ramble to myself. Ah, it's the postman. No more bills. Don't bring me any bills, you fucker. Anyway, so I decided to get my shit together, and I went to the shed. I pulled out my old cross trainer, which is maybe, I don't know, 16, 17 years old at this time, and I started working on it. Now, I'll just take a wee look. I did decide to, not that much rubbish, still a bit, but anyway, I did decide, and I started working out, and the first day I did training, it was like, I did like 3 miles and was basically on the brink of death. I might be over exaggerating there a little bit, but not by much. I then, over the next few months, I went from 3 miles to 5 miles. Now I was doing this, 4 or 5 times a week. So I went from 3 miles to 5 miles to 7 miles to 10 miles to 13 miles, and I leveled off about between 13 and 15 on an average day of working out. And then after 3 months, I think 3-4 months, on Saturdays when I wasn't fucking about and doing life shit, I had more time, so on several occasions I ended up being able to do 20 miles, which, let me tell you, was quite an achievement for me, considering I started off being screwed at 3. So yeah, I did all this, and at the same time I changed my diet completely. Up until that point, as I said, my life's been basically fucked. I was unemployed. I was basically at that time an unpaid caregiver for my father, who was unfortunately in a wheelchair and suffering the effects of dementia, so that was fun. And that sort of led me down a rabbit hole. And I wasn't doing any exercise. It was just look after me dad, and eat. That was my whole thing. You know, I might have had 5 cups of coffee in a day, and in each coffee I had 1 teaspoon of sugar and usually 2 to 4 biscuits. Now this is not good, as I'm sure you figured out. I was also basically a dustbin, because any leftovers there was, I would just, you know, screw it. You know, like if at 11 o'clock at night I would go into the kitchen, and if there's, say there was a half dozen chips or half a burger, or, you know, whatever was left, I would put in a plate, throw it in the microwave and throw it in me. So yeah, I was eating way too much, eating the wrong stuff way too much, and not exercising. So that's how I got to that bit. But then I changed my diet. Basically, what? I'm not talking to you. You don't, what? You don't need to watch me, okay? Sheep. Always nosy for some reason. Go back to your eating. Go on. No, we're just going to sit and stare at me? Well, oh, right. Now you're going back. Good. Anyway, so I was, my diet, I basically in the morning, I would have 1 piece of fruit. You know, banana, apple, orange, didn't matter. Just 1 piece of fruit for breakfast. Then, come lunchtime, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever time you have your lunchtime at, I had 2 Weetabix or 2 shredded wheat. That was it. Nothing else, just 2 Weetabix, 2 shredded wheat. Then when dinner time came, it was rice, vegetables, small portion, you know. I used smaller plates. So basically rice, vegetables, and maybe a wee bit of meat. And then about 8 o'clock at night, I had what I called my treat. Basically, it was 1 biscuit or 1 piece of artificial sugar. You know, there was sugar in my piece of fruit. It's natural sugar though, and there was sugar. Oh, very busy today. I don't know why it's very busy, but of course you're probably watching this going, it's postman in 1 car, it's hardly busy. But yeah, this is busy for country. So basically, what was it? Yes, I had my healthy dinner, and then my 1 treat, which was 1 biscuit, 1 piece of artificial sugar, which was usually, if you know the packet of biscuits you get with breakaway, or you know, it was something like that. It was 1 piece, not too big, of artificial sugar, and that was all I had. And I kept that diet 7 days a week. Hopefully this wind, I just put this up a wee bit, maybe that wind will protect it a bit. So yeah, I had 1 piece of artificial sugar per day, 7 days a week, and I kept this up for, well, almost 6 months now. Well, 5 months. The last month I've been arsing about doing a lot of work around the house, because yeah, once you actually start to have more energy, you start to see more things you have to do, so you do those things. But anyway, so I'm still doing it, like, but anyway, so before all I started getting myself back in shape, I was just over 16 stone. That's the weight I was when I last weighed myself, and considering I'd probably put a ton of weight on since then. I think it was a couple of years ago I last weighed myself. But anyway, so I was over 16 stone, and I went to the doctors to get more tests done, because you know, my problems went away. I was feeling great, and because I don't own a set of scales, and I think that's one thing that really did help in my getting fit, is that I wasn't worrying about losing weight. I was just basically, you know, once I could see my toes again, I'm happy. You know, so I just worked out and forgot about what weight I was, just kept working hard. And when I was in getting the test done, I asked the nurse, can I use your scales? And she said, yeah, work away. And I stepped on, and I was 12 stone. That's right, I had lost just over 4 stone in weight. 4 stone of pure fat. Now I'm sure, I don't know what it is in pounds. I think it's, for my American viewers, I don't know if it's like 5 pounds for every stone, so maybe 20 pounds, I don't know. So someone can do the calculations and, you know, put it in the comments what I actually lost, but it was 4 stone in, you know, British weight, you know. So yeah, I was very happy about that. So that was nice. I still want to get down to 11. 11 was the weight I was when I was 16. So I would like to get back down to, fuck me, seriously, to anyone who dumps on forest parks and stuff, please fucking stop. Thank you. Now, so yeah, I was 12 stone, and yeah, so now the reason I'm out here, oh, hang on, great, I don't have hiking boots, so well, this is nice. This is the forest park, by the way. I think I've told you that already, but oh, hang on, I think I might be covering that up. But we have an old take a walk over here. We have two old chairs. Looks like someone used this place for a party. As you can see, there's some horseshoes here. I think a lot of people have been using this. Yeah, we have a couple of old chairs, an old tower, an old back seat, and whatever this thing is, a swivel chair, so which doesn't swivel anymore, so yeah, not much of a swivel chair. But anyway, so yeah, I'm the reason I'm out walking is because on the cross trainer that I'm using, there's no impact. You know, your feet are constantly on the foot paddles, or whatever the hell you want to call them, boards. Now, because of that, you know, my body's trained in one way for no impact exercise, and so I want to get back out to walking and stuff, to actually, because when you're walking, your foot are coming down and you're having impact, not big impact, but it's still more than what you would have if you're on the cross trainer. So I'm trying to get back into getting body used to impact exercise. I also want to start hiking again, and if possible, camping. I used to camp when I was younger, and I really enjoyed it. Now, after I was 15, the camping, I don't know if you can see that or not, because I don't know that camera's camping, was basically, had a lot of alcohol involved. So yeah, I don't know if you can really call it camping or just disorganized sleeping. But yeah, I would like to get back into doing that, and you know, of course, this all depends on unfucking the rest of my life, because, you know, as I said earlier on, you know, most of my life is still fucked, but at least, you know, I've unfucked one part of it, and hopefully in the next months, years, I'll unfuck the rest. So that's nice. But yeah, that's basically just a quick, or, well, I don't know how long this video is at the minute, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. So it mightn't be quick, but it'll be a video. So that's basically caught up with me. I've been able to unfuck one part of my life, and now I have to unfuck the rest of it. What was I talking about? Look at that big field, eh? Nice. And then, of course, you know, some rich people came and fucked up the view. Yes. See, this is the problem. There's too many people moving out of cities and coming to the country where, quite frankly, no, you're not wanted. It's that simple. Poor fella probably thought I wasn't very, you know, seeing there, but shit happens. So, anyway, yeah. A bunch of videos to make. I've, you know, different types of videos I want to make, and so you expect, because, you know, it's random YouTuber, expect random videos at random times with random subjects. Yes, again, the title sort of says it all. Oh, be fucking quiet, bloody bird. I'm trying to make a video here, do you mind? And, yep, there's a wee bit of the first bits of rain, so that's going to be nice. And yes, I don't know if I said it, but that's the forest park beside me that we'll go into in later videos when I get myself, you know, more prepared and shit. Seriously, fuck up. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I hope you took something away from this video. Hopefully not syphilis, but, you know, something. And until next time, take care of yourselves.